everyone for joining us. I just finished the pregame. I'm coming on right now. It is Gerald Glasser. Thanks so much for watching, listening. Big shout out to YouTube and Facebook for everybody being a part of what we do there. It is, of course, Gerald Glassford. Big shout out to our Twitter followers as well, Twitch, and wherever you catch this. Truly appreciate it as far as the scoreboard and chat from playback.tv/Sacred Fast Break. Looking forward to a good game tonight and looking forward to see what we can do to get the job done tonight and this evening against the Bucks without LeBron, unfortunately, but we'll see what happens. It is Gerald Glasser. Thanks so much again for watching, listening. Truly appreciate it. Going to go ahead and see if we can start this game strong. It is on TNT for you right now. If you need to go ahead and figure out where the channel is, it's also, I think it's just the... Spiro Ditas is on the call. How we miss Spiro Ditas in LA. All right, Frank, you can take that for whatever it's worth. I'm pretty sure you saw the comments that were made and the text that was made to my memory is fading me. All right, it is Gerald Glasser. Thanks so much for watching, listening. Yes, the comments that were made right there, the statement that was made. You can take it for what it's worth. Let's see what we can do here tonight. Three-guard lineup, which should make everyone happy because I know everybody loves Ham's three-guard lineups. I know, Sunday. Here we go. Hi, cool bro. What's going on, man? No worries, cool bro. Have a good workout. Gun it from long range, my friend. So far, Lakers look terrible on offense and defense. And yes, no rebounding again. As I mentioned the pregame, I thought that would be an issue in regards to the size that Milwaukee can bring. That's interesting, cool bro. I can't tell you. Yes, I've watched the series in its entirety. Yes, I can't say it's been very good for me. This is absolutely terrible offense. No, I said it's been great. It's been great, cool bro. Go, go, go. Push the ball. You need to go in transition. Go, go, go. Nice. There you go. I believe he's on his way, Hernan. Oh, come on. Bad call, ref. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, cool bro. Yeah, I know, Alan, right? That was a weak call. I think that was a very weak call. I thought he played good, hard defense. Should have been let go on that one. Do something. Move the ball. Move the ball. Bad pass. Yes, cool bro. Jeez, he's destroying AD. Call a timeout, Ham. Timeout. That's what I thought too, Alan. Of course, they're going to give it to him. What's up, Daniel? Herner, hope you're enjoying that cold beer. This is bad. This could get ugly. Man, they're just running circles around the Lakers right now. Timeout. Can you time out? Thank you. What's going on, rough artist? You got it. All right. No worries, man. Be safe up there in Big Bear. Cool, bro. Exactly, Sunday. Terrible start for the Lakers. Offense not doing anything. Defense finally started breaking down once Milwaukee started to get some better looks. Orlando, appreciate you following us now on Facebook. Truly needed and truly appreciated. Alan said 3 guards rough against the Bucks and Middleton. Yeah, I know. Also, as well, it doesn't help you when AD is getting abused by Giannis on the inside. That's another one of his tough matchups. So we were talking about who are the tough matchups for AD, and I think you include Giannis in that. And then Allen, you're right. If Lopez is your worst option, that's a lot better than what the Lakers can offer. And then Dinwiddie's taking a lot of shots and missing those. Obviously, not following up what he was doing the other day. I don't think he's real. Yes, the character, maybe, I'm sure the character of Homelander is always angry at something. Nice pass. There you go. All right, that's a little bit better help defense. Okay. Yeah, I know that's Lakers Beasley right there. Not the guy that's been shooting above 40% for Milwaukee. Well, at least we can say, Alan, with the way LeBron, D'Lo, and Rui have shot from 3-pointers this season, that the 40% is a myth as far as the Lakers not having anyone that can shoot above 40%. At least that'll be a myth that's alleviated this season. Oh, this is ugly. Oh, no. And this could get really ugly really fast, Lakers. What are you doing? And a foul. Yeah, Alan, I think it is. It looks like it. They're playing like it's over already, and it's the first quarter. When Malik Beasley is beating you on layups, it's over. Lakers down to 16. What's up, Rel? How you doing? Hopefully your day is better than ours right now. Yeah, I'll see. I can truly say it does look like that we are punting this game. Rough. Everybody check out We Talk Mavs. Rel does a great job on his channel. Please go ahead if you're an NBA fan or interested in what the Mavs are doing. That's a great place to go. We Talk Mavs. Rough Artist, you're hilarious. Rel, you may not have to follow us for long for tonight because this is started off really ugly for the Lakers. Gary, your optimism is, you know what, playing like this, it's getting more and more spot on. Cool, bro. You're starting to worry me, my friend. Get the rebound. Get the rebound. There you go, AD. Man, you got to get that ball in the basket. Giannis is out of the game, so we got to go ahead and get this lead cut down. If they don't get this lead cut down early, man, it could get really ugly really fast. I know, Alan. With LeBron out, it just. Well, that's good, cool, bro. I guess that's good. I don't know. You still shouldn't be watching it, but you're a little too young. But it is what it is. Yeah, I know, Gary. And I guess the comments to, as far as what he said in regarding to be strategic, as far as how he treats his ankle and how he takes care of his ankle. I guess strategic means, as looks like Stone Hansen may be joining us here. Hey, Stone! What's going on, man?
Not much. How you doing?
Good. Well, actually, we're down 19-6, so I don't know. I guess I'm good forever. However, the Lakers being down 13, I guess you can be. But great to have you here now, my friend. So LeBron is out of the lineup tonight, resting that ankle, and made the comments something to the effect of he needed to be very strategic in order for him to be effective throughout the rest of the season and be available throughout the rest of the season. he needs to be strategic in which games he uses. And we've seen the MO already where he misses the difficult game and he plays the on paper easier game. So it looks more and more like he'll be ready for tomorrow's game against Memphis. Your thoughts on that?
I mean, it seems like, I don't know. I feel like we're pretty safe to be in the play-in. And it feels like at this point we're pretty safe as the 9th seed. I don't think we're moving too far above or beyond that. And I don't really care that much because, like I've said before, like strategy or not, like we're not winning the finals, so it doesn't really matter to me at this point. But good to see you, Gary. Good to see you, Alan. Cool, bro.
Rough artist. How's retirement stuff?
Retirement. I'll tell you when I get there.
Just good to have you here, my friend.
Yeah, good to be here. I'll be here for the post game tonight too, because thankfully they're starting early enough.
Sweet. I may not because I have to go pick up my wife, but I'll have Joe run it if that's the case. So
cool.
Which should be interesting as far as what he says. Yep. There's LeBron in his casuals. Got the Letterman jacket on there. Yep. There.
I like the jacket.
Yeah. Sorry, last time around, he was sitting on the sidelines. He had Jeannie and Linda Rambis draped on each arm. Unfortunately, that's not
cool,
for
bro.
him there.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds sketchy.
Yeah, free smoke. This is not looking good.
Nice touch.
But he got dominated early on 2 occasions by Giannis. Giannis is one of those bad matchups for AD.
Yeah, he's a bad matchup for anyone. Heard.
Wide open 3.
Yeah, the Lakers are what they are. It's gonna come down to what happens this summer, really. I mean, that should be a bigger concern. Nothing's gonna impactful happen during this postseason. Just don't you know in Star Wars how Jedis have apprentices? That's what I'm meaning. I don't know about that, cool, bro, but sure, I'll accept your proposal.
Gary, well, I just want to say Gary, because I guess when I said about the Linda Jeannie on arm in arm on LeBron last time, he said that I heard he's in Savannah's doghouse over that, and I'm like, she'll be okay once he signs that 3-year, $162 million extension. So yeah, I think she'll be just fine.
I'm hoping it's a sign and he asked for a trade.
You and I both. Beginning to be you and I both.
I want LeBron gone. I want AD gone. I want the whole team gone. I'll take care of Savannah for him. Holy cow.
Can we just wave the white flag? I know. Can we just get on with the rest of our evening maybe and just tell us, just flash forward? It's like, oh.
Yeah, I'm ready for the end of the season because we already know how it's going to end is the problem.
Playing like this, I agree with you. Absolutely. So you and I are tied for 6th place in our ESPN challenge.
I looked 2 nights ago. I haven't looked since, but last time I wasn't too pleased with where it was at. Let me see.
I'm going to check on Cam Reddish because nothing was made as far as. That.
Yeah, I saw Nick got out early. He picked Kentucky. That was unfortunate. Which team are you, Gerald?
I am. I just went chalk pretty much. I went Connecticut this year.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, we're tied for 6 still.
I thought Cam Reddish. That's one of the memes on Twitter says in regards to Cam Reddish, they say Cam Reddish runs like Shaggy does in this old Scooby-Doo cartoons.
That's funny.
You guys are people are harsh. My God.
Oh, yeah. That's just the tip of the iceberg. The internet can be pretty mean.
Oh, yes, that it can be. Yes, that it can be. So the Lakers are down by 17, 29-12, getting destroyed. Cam Reddish is in the lineup. He is playing right now in the rotation.
Yeah, well, that makes sense with LeBron out, I guess.
I know. Oh, no, Adam. Allen, is he hurting again? Is Cam hurt again? I didn't see him in the 2 minutes. Free Smoke says, can we hire a new medical staff? I remember we did about 3 years ago, we did a complete change on the medical staff. And obviously that hasn't worked out either.
Medical and training, right? Because that's when Gary retired.
Yes. I was after the 2020, I think it was like 2021, they did a complete change.
The Boys, I've heard of that show, but I've never seen it. Dune Part 2, I have not seen. I've not watched any movies in 2024 so far. You know what I did start watching, but I'm very slow to finish, is the show on Netflix. It's called like 3 Body Problem or something.
Yeah, just watched that myself this past weekend.
Yeah, I'm only on like episode 2, but so far it's interesting.
Yes. That it was.
I don't really know. I don't even know what's going on yet, but it's a pretty interesting show.
It's from the guys who created as far as what am I saying? Oh my gosh, Game of Thrones. Hello, Game of Thrones. So yeah, they're behind it. It's very ambitious. That was my one big part of the review that I had on the air because I did it for my other show.
Yeah, and, it seems like a pretty complex plot.
Yes, but it's pretty good. It is pretty entertaining. Special effects kind of get away from it after a little at the back end of the season, but otherwise, like I said, it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I wasn't too impressed. I watched, like I said, I think I've seen only like 1 or 2 episodes, but I saw the part where like they throw the people back in the water for them to rejuvenate or whatever, and the special effects there is less than impressed with. But I'm not a movie buff, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, rehydrate, and that's what it was.
It's good. It's good for what it is. I suggest you, if you want, I continue through it because it looks like it's going to get very interesting.
Yeah, I'm not one to usually just watch a couple and not continue. I'll try and finish.
Aussie says rehydrate.
Yeah, that's what it was called when they threw him back in the water or whatever. I think The Boys is a 1 million out of 10 show. Where can I watch it, cool bro? Maybe
it's Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Maybe I'll get to that.
Yeah,
yeah. The Netflix just had that one too. I watched that one too, actually. What's it called?
One with Julia Roberts.
Was that her?
Yeah, I think it was Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali.
Yeah,
that came out in December. So. Yeah,
I watched that one. That was a pretty creepy one. That one felt too real to where it creeped me out a little bit. But
because that wasn't an alien or anything like that. That was actually other countries.
Yeah. That's why it felt a little too real for me. But it is entertaining.
Yeah, Civil War's been getting strong reviews. I'm gonna have to go ahead and check that one out.
Nice roll from Giannis there.
All right, cool, bro. We get it. If he wants to watch it, he now knows where to go. Cool.
It feels like just 20 minutes. We'll see. I'll get to that maybe at some point here, cool, bro.
Oh my God, not even a layup.
I'm gonna look up. Maybe I can look up real quick what Taurean Prince's at rim percentage is.
Yeah, I know you are cool, bro, but he's got it. He got the first time you tell somebody and they have a conversation with us, that usually is effective enough, cool, bro. When you do it for the 5th or 6th time, it's like people get turned off. If he wants to watch it, he'll watch it. He knows where to go now. He is mad.
I missed what happened. I'm looking on another tab right here.
He got hit on the head as he was following up his own shot.
Oh wow!
And he called out the rest for it. Got it, my friend. Cool, bro. Take up some good shots, man. Gun it, man. Gun it. Watch it. What's the best advice you can give to Cool Bro on playing basketball today?
Oh, is he playing today?
Yeah, he's playing right now. He's leaving.
Take what the defense gives you. Don't try and force too much. Do what you're good at. And put in a lot of effort defensively. That's what I would say. Is this your first? Is this his first year?
I think so. I think he's been playing.
Oh, wow, congrats.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Cool Bro.
Yeah, good luck, Cool Bro.
I guess Draymond Green did something again. That's only Draymond Green can do. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
Let's see. I'm pulling up Torian Prince's numbers right now.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's the body doesn't bend back. The body doesn't go usually in that direction.
And did Green do something?
Yes. Right in the Golden State Miami game. Green, I don't know if he was doing it to Patty Mills. I think it was Patty Mills.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, he decided to give him some chiropractic therapy.
And they need to ban him for a season. Buckle up and ban him for an entire season. He's not going to learn.
Yes, Sunday. I'm probably not going to be booting it up. It's going to be probably Joe. I'm going to set it up for him, though. But Stone will be on the post game. I'm hoping to see L Rob maybe on the post game. I'm going to be getting the wife from work, so I will probably be right around where at the tail end of the post game / nightcap. So we're going to do a combo today.
So I was looking at Prince's numbers. He's shooting about 60% at the rim this year, which is okay. It's meh for a wing. He's shooting 39% on jumpers, 40% on catch and shoots, 44% on unguarded catch and shoots. Or sorry, 36% on unguarded and 44% on guarded defended catch and shoots. So he's shooting like 8% better when he's defended, which is weird. Yeah, interesting. And for a wing that's playing as much as he is, he only has 5 dunks this year, which is pretty incredible how low of and many attempts he has on that.
How many games did he start? 50 some odd games for the Lakers?
Yeah, it's only got 5 dunk. I mean, that shows you like what sort of rim attempts he's getting. Not great. He only has 127. It looks like 20. Let me see. Just doing some quick math here. It looks like he's getting like maybe 23-24% of his attempts are coming at the rim. The majority are like
threes.
78% or something are coming from not at the rim.
I think the Lakers are really fortunate to be only 14 down at this point.
Yeah. They've done what they needed to with these other games that I've missed. I've just been looking at box scores, but yeah, it looks like it's gonna not be a good game tonight. The guy the Bucks just put in right now, AJ Green, is someone that is. I always like looking at like these underrated players for teams, because if they were ever to be cut or throw in pieces, I think they're interesting to keep tabs on. So
Of course.
the guy number 20 for the Bucks right now, his name's AJ Green, and he's a fantastic shooter. He's a flamethrower from three. So if he were to ever become available or be like a throw in, I think that's a cheap name the Lakers could look at. It's disappointing. We've played okay when Braun has been at times. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've played, I think, I don't know what our record is, but it feels like it's definitely a positive record. When LeBron is out, we seem to win a lot of those games. So we're bound to lose something at some point without LeBron playing, and tonight might be that night.
Man, we just can't buy a bucket. Prince has been awful.
Yeah, he can't finish tonight at all.
Another three. Get that rebound. Get that rebound. Yeah, I agree with you, Free Smoke.
There you go. Post up. Nice.
that was I don't know if he had his head up when I actually shot the ball, but yeah, we'll take it.
It was sloppy, but yeah, it went in. That's just a tough assignment for Jackson. He's going to get blown by or shot over. It's just a bad matchup for him. No, people think it's D'Lo Ozzy, but it's not D'Lo. Is the reality.
There you go, Torian.
And the expected. Yeah, I if we get in a third option, I really want it to be Trey. If any,
really,
yeah.
How so? Okay.
I think he gives us. Well, I need to put qualifiers here in saying that if we were to get Trey, we would have to make sure that we acquire some more perimeter defense, and that goes with or without getting Trey, to be honest. Even if we kept the same exact team, our perimeter defense is awful, and Trey has, in my opinion, become at least equal to D'Lo as a perimeter defender. Like he's stepped up a lot this season as a perimeter defender, but I think offensively he helps us a lot in terms of ball movement, giving somebody that is capable of taking a large volume of initiation away from LeBron, where LeBron doesn't have to carry that burden for so much every game in and game out. Shooting, even though his numbers have been down this year, defenses, you can watch games, defenses still respect him 35 feet out. Like you have to have a defender on him, and that spacing provides a lot, especially when you have AD as somebody that's a roller. And Trey's probably the best pick and roll passer in the league, so him and AD together, I think, would be really tantalizing in the pick and roll. So I think there's a lot of reasons to want Trey here. It's just how much do we have enough? Really, it'd be like Rui, D'Lo, and maybe Christian are firsts, or do we have enough to get him, and are we capable of putting the proper pieces around them? And I'm skeptical of both.
Because you're giving up all 3 first-round draft picks that are available to you for him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have to. That's the only way to have a chance
But
at him.
could at OKC, New Orleans,
We could get
Indiana?
beat out. We could absolutely
That's
get
what I'm
beat
saying.
out. Yeah.
That's what I was asking. Yeah, I mean, because OKC, if they want a player that's
Mhm.
available,
It's theirs.
they can outbid anyone,
Yeah.
and it's not even close.
Yeah. So the problem is, and I really don't think OKC would go after Trey. He just doesn't fit. I think what they want. They seem to want like just 5 guys that are 6'5", 6'6" that can pass, defend, and shoot. Apart from Chet, who's like 7'1". But we have to leverage what we have, everything that we have, to get a third star, and we have to hope that nobody else jumps in, because really we shouldn't have that much, like, to be getting a third star. It's just a matter of if there's a market within other teams to outbid what we have. We would have to get lucky to get like a legitimate third star with what we can offer. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. No, I agree. Alan, and thank you again, Stone, for saying that. Because again, that's why I wanted to clarify why, because Trey seems to be a hot button issue on whether or not we can go ahead and what he brings to the team. But Alan, that's Hayes. I know Joe's a lot higher on Hayes's performance this year than I am. I still think that, again, his defense has been substandard. He just doesn't protect the rim like a 7-footer should protect the rim. He's got 7 feet tall, athletic, should be able to do a lot more. His reactions are just bad, Stone, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think,
but he said he's exceeded Joe's expectations. So
I think that's fair as well. I think, to me, Hayes is a quality third string center. Like, to me, that's what he is. He's, if you're using him in that capacity, he's had to be our backup center with Wood out. And to be honest, Wood is probably a quality third string center as well. So you have 2 of those guys both competing for a backup position, which is a inflated role in comparison to what they should be at. So from that perspective, they're not succeeding in filling a backup role, but I think they're doing well. If your expectation was them being a third string center, I think they're out. Their production is outplaying that. It's just that they're not playing it well enough to be a full-time backup.
Yeah. I just think what he should be giving you on the defensive end, as far as being better on pick and rolls, attention to detail, his willingness to go ahead and contest shots, penchant for fouling, it's just not where it should be.
D'Lo should have shot that. Yeah, I agree. If he was those things, then he'd be a full-time backup, and we'd be talking about him as, someone that's probably making $8 to $12 million a year. But because he's not those things, that's why he's probably best as a third string guy.
Xbox, I'll just say on the Patty Mills, Draymond Green thing, it was, how should I say this, Stone? For 99% of the NBA players, it would be bad. For Draymond Green, it's pretty much front of the course, middle of the course.
Yeah, and I mean, Draymond should be suspended for a full season. That really, if you want to, track records do play a part in this. He has a track record of kicking guys in unfavorable areas and choking guys and all this other stuff. Stomping on guys' chests, elbowing them. Like, he has a track record, and he's at this point, he is a danger to other players' health. He's a health risk to other players that are on the court, and if he's going to continue being that, then the punishment that would fit the bill, in my opinion, would be a entire season of suspension. The NBA probably isn't going to do that, but in my opinion, that's the best, the most appropriate punishment for him.
I agree with you, Alan. I think Hayes needs more discipline to be a better backup. to be more reliable, I should say. One thing he can do well, he has done a great job of, as far as the pick and roll, him rolling hard to the basket. He's able to do that better than anyone on the Lakers, in my opinion. But again, you're only talking about 3 or 4 possessions a game for him at best that he's able to go ahead and do that for you. Otherwise, he is a liability there. And if he doesn't give you what you need on the defensive end, I just think it's just hard for the Lakers to utilize him where they need him. But again, they have no other options.
Yeah, if you're playing him, in that Wenyan Gabriel role from a couple of years ago, where it's 8 minutes a game or less, maybe 5 to 8 minutes a game, and you need him for a pinch, because someone's in foul trouble, or maybe occasionally you have him as a full-time backup because your main backup is sick or whatever, in foul trouble. Then I think that's where Hayes is best suited. But to rely upon him for an entire season as a full-time backup, I think is overambitious and more than he's capable of providing.
Yeah. Thanks again for joining us. It is Stone Hansen and me, Gerald Glassford. Thanks again for watching, listening. It is our playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break live scoreboard and chat. Truly appreciate you joining us. The Lakers are currently down 10 points, which actually is a miracle for right now for what the Lakers look like when they start off the game. Yeah, Alan, it's just weird that he's looking much better. Rui is on Giannis than how he looked against Siakam. Siakam is a similarly sized player to Rui, yet Rui had no answer for Pascal on Sunday. But yes, he is doing a little bit better on Giannis here for whatever reason. Yeah, he's too shifty. I could say that's the case. Yeah, he was putting a lot of flexible moves on
the Siakam spin.
Yes,
patented Siakam spin.
He destroyed the Lakers on Sunday. They were putting. He found himself on guards. He found himself on Rui. LeBron couldn't guard him.
Yeah. That's part of the perimeter problem that we have is we're relying on guys like Reddish, and we don't have Vando, who, as much as I like Vando, and I think he is a good perimeter defender, our best one currently, but that's only one player. You need probably ideally 3 or 4 of those guys if you really want to make a deep run. So we're going to have to bolster that this offseason in addition to whatever other changes.
Just ISO, ball's not moving. Oh, nice. Good hands. There you go. All the way. Yes. No foul.
When is Vincent supposed to be back?
Well, according to Twitter, according to what the coach said earlier, he said he could be back somewhere along this road trip. He's not currently with the team, but he's in final preparations and could be back with the team as somewhere on this trip, as far as actually on the court.
So basically, they're trying to. It would seem to me they're trying to get him in shape,
yes,
and be ready to take Max Christie's role by the play-in.
Now, I think that on the telecast just now they were talking a little bit about how he is a little bit closer, so that's good news, I guess, for the Lakers. But it's funny because Vando's actually on the sidelines, but he is a longer ways off as far as because he's still doing solitary rehabilitation and workouts at this point in time.
Yeah, I would think that Vando is probably closer to not being. If it's 50-50, I think that it probably leans more towards Vando not being available for the rest of the season.
Alan, I couldn't agree with you more. Stop switching. It's killing the Lakers. It didn't against Indiana. Siakam had a field day when they switched. And there you go again.
That. We have an issue sealing quickly. and it's not necessarily a coach. I mean, it is a coach thing that we shouldn't be switching that much, but in terms of how quickly we're sealing on switches is more of a player thing. And basically none of the players we have are good at it, um, which is a problem. When you do a switch, the objective is typically you are switching onto a guy that obviously you can still guard, and you want to seal that switch, meaning you are taking away as much airspace as possible. You're switching as quickly as possible so that they don't have that mid range available. And the Lakers don't have a lot of guys that are capable of doing so.
How is that not an and one? And then the Lakers don't make the shot. So basically, the refs played defense on that one.
Oh man, we almost had that steal.
That's just wrong. That was a continuation. Bad call there.
This 3-guard lineup is disgusting.
Oh man.
Disgusting. I know we don't have LeBron, but I don't really care. He shouldn't be playing three. He shouldn't be playing these three with Dinwiddie, Reeves, and D'Lo together.
Hernan's got the popcorn, eating out of the classic popcorn bag.
Ray has a stiff back. That's part of the issue why he can't defend the perimeter great, but also why he has trouble finishing sometimes.
I went back to the Lakers gear shop a couple weeks ago, right next to the UCLA Health Center. They still didn't have any Rui Hachimura jerseys or paraphernalia. He sells out literally every time there, from what I'm told.
Yeah, that's why they signed him to that extension. I mean, it partially is because you can corner international markets. That's why the Wizards have done it for so long.
That's a bad angle. Too slow, Rui. Took a step too slow.
Don't take that.
Take it strong, AD. There you go, Rui. At least Rui, yes.
Nice.
Somehow we're still surviving and barely in this.
I'm surprised Reeves isn't taking, or Lillard is. There we go. Oh, nice defense.
Yeah, great defense by Reeves. I'll give him credit. It's like you see those moments when he does that, Stone, and then the 10 others where he just gives up the shots, and it's just like he just I don't know how he can ever put that together consistently, that kind of defensive effort, that kind of defensive effectiveness, I should say, because I know he tries on defense.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same problem. It's the same issue D'Lo and frankly even Dinwiddie have, is that they're just all bad athletes. When you're that bad of an athlete, inevitably you're going to get cooked quite often. So that tends to be the case for all of the guards that we employ.
Yeah, just not quick enough. I agree with you, Alan. Do you always agree with this? Let me ask you this. Colin Castleton and Jared Vanderbilt are out there right now, even though they are not. Colin's out for the season because he had the wrist surgery, and Jared's still a long ways away. Wouldn't it be better, instead of having them continuously out on the road, in the planes, hotels, et cetera, while they're trying to get better, have them at UCLA Health Center each day working out in that facility instead? I don't know.
It's hard to say for me because I don't really know where they're at with their recovery, so I can't really make a judgment on that. Like maybe if they're that far away from being available to play, then I don't think it matters too much because there's probably not a lot of exercises and recoveries they can do at UCLA Health that they couldn't do like in a hotel that's going
Mhm.
to make a significant difference. But if they're very close to being back, then I would say, yeah, they should be back probably at UCLA Health.
Xbox, as long as we've seen and said this about the Lakers. In fact, they did it the other day with the Indiana. You play with your food long enough, you're going to get burnt. And right now, the Bucks seemingly are playing with their food. Stone. It just seems like right now they should be much farther ahead than they are. And the Lakers are showing some effort. I will give them a lot of credit for that. They are showing some effort. They could have easily just tanked it in when they were down 17-4, but they've come back. They've come back strong though. And like I said, they're not out of this game yet.
They're not out of it, but that is scary when you put it that way, where the Bucks are still ahead and they're not even really putting a full effort in at this point, and it seems like the Lakers are having to stay in this game. So if Milwaukee were to ever go full throttle and put pedal to the metal, then or metal, yeah, pedal to the metal, then they'd Lakers are in danger. So the Lakers have to continue playing this way all night to really have a chance and hope that Giannis doesn't go totally nuts.
Well, remember when we were watching the Boston game and we were just like, Boston's going to come back and go on a run anytime now. Boston's going to come back and go on a run anytime now. The Lakers don't have LeBron or AD in the game. They're just going to go ahead and go, wait a second. They're leading Boston by 20 in the fourth quarter. What's up with that? It was just like it just never happened. That run never happened.
Especially this late in the season. I mean, teams are tired and fatigued. Some nights you're going to get lucky. Maybe these teams, have an off night or whatever for a full night, but it's not something you should bank on as a team. You shouldn't be betting on that to happen and that you can just coast the whole way.
Appreciate everybody watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter and Twitch. It's Gerald Glassford along with Stone Hansen here. Lakers are only down 9 after the terrible start that they got. Although there's a key component for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton. I think Chris Middleton ever gets back to the old Chris Middleton, they could give Boston some problems.
Yeah, Chris. I for the longest time was the biggest Chris Middleton fan. I still am, but he is not the same player that he was.
Age
and I
has
think
caught up to him.
Age and injury. I think it has to do with the fact that he had the injuries at the age that he did. If he would have had them younger, I think there'd be more opportunity for him to recover back to where he used to be at. But the fact that he had these injuries in his 30s is making it more difficult to get to that point, especially if you're doing it throughout the course of a season rather than, during the off season.
Better make that and of course Dinwiddie misses. Like you said, Alan, back to the old Dinwiddie. After one game, he is a buyout guy for a reason.
He is not that good. People get caught up on the name. Dinwiddie's a name that most regular NBA fans have heard of, and because of that, people think he's better than he actually is. Nice dribble move.
All right, can we get a stop here, get it back under 10?
Good defense by AD. Bad defense by Rui. He's going for a quick 2-for-1 there.
Yeah. But now that might
No,
cost the Lakers.
don't go for a 2-for-1 like that unless you have a lead like Milwaukee does, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. Oh, what is this? It looks late. It looked late.
Boy, they ended that half about as bad as you can.
That was a crazy fouled by Giannis. Yeah, that's late. Not even close.
Yeah, honestly, probably the correct margin. Again, we were talking about it. Milwaukee just had to realize they needed to go ahead and get on a run, and so they did. Stop playing with your food. That's what the good teams do. Is when they get in lulls like that, they stop playing with their food and they start that separation. But at the half, it's the Lakers 42-58, down by 16. In the rest of the games that's out there, Miami's leading by 3, getting close to halftime. New Orleans at the end of the first, it's leading by 1 over OKC, and tonight is Dallas and Sacramento. So the Lakers, you're saying, are pretty much going to be resigned after tonight to probably getting the 9th spot or being in the 9th spot, Stone?
I would think so, wouldn't you? Just looking at the standings, looks like there's a big enough cushion on either end that it's going to be tough to get out of there.
What about those Houston Rockets? Are you impressed by their recent surge in play?
No. I mean, good for them, but in reality, they're missing one of their best players and are probably, in all honesty, just too young to really. I don't think they're going to make much noise in a play-in situation, so I don't think it means much. But I guess good on them for not giving up and just rolling over. But we'll see how it plays out. I would rather face them than the Warriors if I had to pick.
Couldn't come at a worse time, Alan. Yeah, the 3-guard lineup that's to start the game.
Is that what he started with?
Yeah, that's what he started with.
Boy.
Dinwiddie was the replacement for LeBron.
Dinwiddie, huh? Not Rui.
No. Well, Rui was in there.
Oh, he was the 4.
Yeah.
He got pushed down.
Yes. So the Lakers guards, and including Dinwiddie, were 3 of 17.
Yeah, I would have started.
Oh, no, 3 of 18. 3 of 18. That's pretty bad. And I don't think it's just because the Bucks are not playing on the perimeter that hard of defense. The Lakers are getting looks. It just bad day. Just bad shooting day.
Yeah. Looking at the standings, we're up by 2.5 on 10, and then down by 2.5 from 8. So I think we're pretty locked in at that 9 seed. Which is better than 10, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you are going to have to play the Warriors or Rockets still, and then play, one of the Kings, Mavs, or Suns. So it's a tough road just to get in there. And then you're facing the Nuggets for your first playoff round.
Not fun, Stone. Not fun for the Lakers. But again, like you said, this is going to be more about what the Lakers can do to build in the off season with whatever assets they have.
Yep, you have. To me, I mean, the way I think the Lakers are going to view it, not how I would view it, but I think the way the Lakers will view it, because that's what ultimately matters, is that everything they own is going to be expendable outside of LeBron and AD. I think is what they're going to approach this offseason with. And that probably, I think Reeves is on the table. As much as people want to say he's untouchable, I think he's going to be touchable if the right deal arises, and hopefully D'Lo resigns and you can use his salary for something. And then in Rui, I mean, those are going to be your main trade assets as far as salaries go. You're going to have to move, two or all three of those three guys to get any significant piece back.
I could clearly see that happening.
Have you seen this guy at halftime? He's crazy. He like paints to the music and then he does it upside down. At the end, he'll flip it, and it's one of those pieces that like makes sense when you flip it around.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I saw recently like a clip of it. He did a different game.
Alan says if he's D'Lo, he would just walk.
That's what I'm scared of. That's why I wanted him moved for someone on longer money at the trade deadline. People were like, "Oh, don't change anything and don't mess up this team." But the problem was this team was never going to go anywhere as it currently built. So I was completely fine moving him if it meant getting longer term money on the books so that he can have an additional asset this summer. The issue is if he walks, that's a big. We only have 3 real assets to work with as far as players. You can see now it's Dame if you look at the picture. But we only have 3 assets really this summer as far as players go that teams are going to have real interest in. And if D'Lo walks away, that brings you down to only 2, and that's a major issue. So you do need him to accept. And the Lakers put themselves in a situation where that's not a guarantee now.
It is halftime. Lakers are down by 16. Again, they climbed it within 6, I think was the closest that they got in that second quarter, and unfortunately couldn't sustain it. But yeah, great to have you here, Stone. Always love it when you were part of what we're doing here at the Lakers Fast Break. But things have been going okay for you, my friend?
Yep. Doing okay.
Good.
I'm going to start a new job here in a couple weeks.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So busy with that. I'm getting all my paperwork and stuff together.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, yeah, Dame.
He's good. He's good at what he does. You're right.
Yeah, that's crazy when people can do that. Our other coaches think with these guards we can switch on defense. Why would you think these coaches would make a logical decision? That's the real question.
I don't think he was, but was Green thrown out of the game? I don't think he was.
Probably not. He gets the most leniency of any player in the league.
He's played 13 minutes, so I don't think he got thrown out of the game.
And people will say, "Oh, he has the most techs over a certain amount of games or the season or whatever." I don't really care. It should be probably double than what it is. When you watch Warriors games, it really is astounding how much leash he has with these refs. Like he'll get in their face and scream obscenities to them, and they won't do anything if it's his second one. So they give him way more leash than, in my opinion, any other player in the league, and he should have he should be facing more suspensions than he does.
It's so funny because we talked about OKC and how many assets they have. They're not only helping themselves out, but they're doing a good job of providing some talent to Charlotte, because Charlotte, I think, has 4 individuals that were on the OKC roster this time last year on their team.
Yeah, they have a situation where they are going to have to let talent go that is probably deserving of being rostered, and
Yeah.
they just don't have enough space for them, and they're going to have to sell them cheap. So they're going to have to do some consolidation moves, I think, to maximize the production that they get out of the assets that they have.
Man has been playing well for Charlotte. Pokuševski,
I like Man a lot. Yeah.
He's been in a rotation on the back end, but yeah, Man has been playing really well. And I think that may be something OKC might, I don't know if say regret, but it's hard to say that with all the talent that they have. Like you said, it's just.
Yeah. I mean, your cuts are going to have to come from somewhere. And, but I like Man as a lotto guy in his draft. And I think he can be like a really solid top 3 guard on a team. I don't know if he's necessarily a starter on a championship team, but I think he could be like a really good backup. Poku, I think his NBA career should be over. I think Poku was just a miss. And it's time for them to cut. He's getting minutes because he's on the worst team during like the worst portion of the season, where people, I think, take too much out of this final like month or 2 months out of the season, when teams pretty much know if they're going to make it or not, and tanking starts and all that business. And I think people look too much into that. Like Jalen Green is having a ridiculous, last month or so, but people aren't putting it into context. And so Poku, I think, is facing sort of the same thing, where he's getting minutes, but he's probably not an NBA player.
All right.
Oh, wow. AD, what's your conference player of the week?
Yes.
How many of those does he have? I'll look real quick.
Didn't look like it in the first half playing against Giannis.
Seriously. Oh, wow. This is the first Anthony Davis player of the week this season.
Really?
LeBron has one as well. And
Got
so,
2 weeks ago, I think.
yeah. So Lakers only have 2 player of the weeks this season. Yeah, he's listed as a guard. He's not really a guard though. I don't understand why AD can't get himself up for these matchups against centers. I think this is partially. I mean, I think he's most comfortable at power forward. I think he is best as a center, but I think he's most comfortable as a power forward, and he's been very vocal about that. And I think with these elite centers, you kind of see why. But yeah, I mean, especially for this team in particular, like he's a center.
But the thing is, though, his body type, his body type as he's gotten older has gotten thicker and stronger. So him playing the four, was he more of a four? Would you say in the bubble, in the championship run in that year?
No, I'd say throughout his Laker tenure that he's pretty much been a full-time center.
I even know with JaVale, it depend on the matchups, but JaVale or Dwight Howard playing alongside of him, but it was still like having three centers, the way they were playing and rotating on defense.
Yeah, but so there's two main reasons I think that AD is and has to be a center, especially for the Lakers, is due to the fact that one, we don't have enough spacing for him to be a power forward. Because if you're a power forward, in theory, the center starting alongside him is probably not going to be a great floor spacer, or at least the ones that we've had. So you kind of have to force him to be a five because we need enough spacing out there. Number two is the fact that he is by far and away our best rim protector, and as we've seen, our defense is structured around that. And I think people always say they did this for Mobley, they did this for Chet, and they did this for Wemby because they're really thin. Obviously, AD is much thicker now, but they think that guys that have a leaner frame are maybe better as a four. I don't see it that way because these guys' best defensive attributes are their rim protection, and if you're using them as a four, you're essentially taking them away from the rim more defensively, and you're taking away what makes them, what the best part of them is on defense, if you're taking them farther away from the rim more often. So I think because of those two things, AD is a center for the Lakers specifically.
Make sure Joe is able to host the post game because I told him last night that.
Nick,
what's up, Nick? How you doing, my friend?
What's up, Gerald? What's up, Stone? I literally do not know the score, so yeah, and now I see it.
it's not good. You're not missing much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a bad shot. Pass out. There you go.
I should call Nick the better college basketball prognosticator than myself.
I don't think I even drafted the bracket myself, Gerald. Or am I doing okay?
You're doing better than me. Bloodhound was the only one who didn't finish his brackets before starting.
Oh.
So you are higher up on. As I announced it last night, I got everybody caught up. You are doing better than Stone or I. Stone and I are tied for 6th. I think you're like 4th, if I'm not mistaken. I'll go look.
For a brief second, I was 1 in the NBA bracket that we have, or the NBA fantasy.
Yeah.
The ESPN side. I'm not sure if that has changed. I'm gonna look it up.
I think Nick is 8th right now in the March Madness
8th.
bracket.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the unfortunate thing was, it sounds like you did like the auto thing, Nick, but they gave you Kentucky for your winner, and Kentucky was knocked out super early.
I don't know if that link will work for you guys, but that's the Lakers fast break fantasy standings right now.
Okay, let me check it out here. I'm not sure I want to.
It just shows me your team. Oh wait, maybe I could go to standings. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, you're first.
There you go, Nick. All right.
Nice. Let me see your team. I could check out all your teams actually.
I've
Nice.
had to make multiple moves throughout the season, Stone. I didn't drop it.
Yeah.
It's been an ordeal to get to this point.
Yeah. Looks like you have an extra roster spot you could use. Yeah, that's a pretty good team. Well rounded.
Doing much better than me there. That's for sure.
Stone, the guy that really helped me get to the first place yesterday was Dante's explosion for like what 40 or 41 points.
Yeah, I heard he hit like a ton of threes, like 11 or 12 or something.
All right. So Joe has just gave me some bad news. Looks like he is not going to be available.
No.
So I'm thinking I know you guys would be available for the post game. Well, I can start it up.
I can go for it. I don't really know how to like record.
Well, I'll take care of it. I can start
Yeah.
everything up. I can start everything up, get you guys started, and then come back within the hour.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'll have anyone to talk to.
Oh, I'm let me confirm. John Costa will be there, and let me see if and L Rob will be there. That's the thing. So, oh, another 3. So
I can take care of it until you get there if you want, or if John wants to, or whatever.
Yeah, let me just make sure that John's going to be there. I've already sent out the link for it.
Okay.
Oh man, cannot just play deep. Man, we get a 3, they get a 3.
We seem to have a lot of issues countering their mismatches. Oh, nice broken play.
Actually, let me.
Yeah, Ellen doesn't make sense.
I'm actually going to. Let me back out. Can I call it? I'm going to see because John has access to my StreamYard account, so maybe I can have him host it so you guys don't have to stress it. Like he hosted you the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. D'Lo starting to shoot better here in the second half. The Lakers are down by 8.
Right back.
You got it. Okay, I'm back. Waiting for. I'm sure I'm muffled right now, according to what playback has me, but I am getting John Costa has bailed me out, so he looks like he's going to be the guy that's going to host the post game tonight. So I got this for everyone, so I'm going to go ahead and delete. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'll set up that. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. So it looks like John Costa is going to be heading the post game. Lakers are down by 10. Pass out to, yes, there you go. Ball movement. See what that creates. Lakers are still find themselves in this. Only down by 7. All right, let's get this thing going now. Oh, man. All right. Come on, we can cut this lead down even further. What's up, sports baby? All right. All the way, all the way, all the way. Oh, man. Got to finish that. Waste those opportunities. Down by 7. Can we get this any lower? Come on, guys. Let's get a stop. Pass that ball around. There you go. Oh. Oh, I short armed it. And of course, 2 missed opportunities in a row for the Lakers there, Nick, as the Lakers fall down to 10. It's getting kind of interesting there for a couple seconds. Agreed, Alan. Just little mistakes. Hey, Stone.
Howdy.
2 missed opportunities for the Lakers when they could have cut the lead down even further.
Par for the course.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Stone, I just want to let you know, John Costa is going to head up the post game, so he is there.
Cool. If LeBron plays, we win. We'll never know. Oh, what a way to start.
Oh,
Lakers got to find a way to draw out Brook Lopez from the paint. They did it a little in the first half too, with Ree getting some back cuts and stuff.
I sent the new link for StreamYard.
Okay, let me see.
Disregard the first one. What's up, Hernan? Nice. Very nice. I might try that first one you put there with the chocolate chip and bananas. There you go. I don't want to call it the comeback yet, or the fake comeback yet. We'll see how well they close out this quarter. They can get under 10 this quarter. Yes.
Ooh.
They should have given it to AD.
No, they gave it to D'Lo.
Yeah. My audio is about a second and a half behind the video. Yeah, that's bad, Alan, especially with Memphis tomorrow. But you're right. D'Angelo's going to have another. He's going to have to stay on fire. He's really going to have to stay on fire. Rough artist. That's funny.
It's true. It is facts.
Jeez,
Yeah,
he just destroyed Hayes.
There's no chance at that. Wow, what was that? Prince totally just pulled that one out of his butt. Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just too much of a buffer.
Ooh. Bucks seem like they're playing with more intensity now.
Yeah. Doc woke him up.
Doc is a bad X's and O's coach, but I think it gets overlooked how good of a motivational coach he is.
Gary.
That's a pretty hot take, Gary.
Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. AD had the whole key open to him instead of taking that three. He's a terrible three-point shooter. Exactly what I'm talking about. There you go, inside. He makes the shot. What are the odds?
His floater has been on point tonight. They should just keep going back to that. Draw out Brook a little bit, a couple feet, and then you have space to run baseline for backdoors.
Oh, bad pass.
See, Lakers are trying to find a way to get past that last line of defense, but you have to do it when it's against Brook, not Giannis.
Had to loop it. He just threw it straight. She needed to lob it.
Yeah, or bounce pass or something. But it's a lot more effective if you're doing it against Brook.
Pass the ball, Austin.
Uh-oh. This
Wide
is
open
good.
three.
Ooh, dodged a bullet.
Pass the ball, Austin.
If they hit that three, that would have been a big momentum shifter. They call offensive?
No, it was a carry.
Oh. Nice double.
Go, go, go. Oh, Jackson Hayes. This ought to be ugly. Did I call it or did I call it?
Yeah. He is, Gary, and it's a big issue.
He just gave up a 3.
And that's a big momentum shifter there.
I just the IQ level.
Move. You have Torian Prince. You can't create anything.
Pass the ball.
They're all
move
just
the ball
watching you.
around. Timeout. Timeout.
Draw the go all the way. Go strong. No.
Oh, that's just awful. Timeout.
Nobody can possibly be watching this team and think, yeah, we got a chance at the finals. That's the clincher. It is no good. And then guess what, Alan? We're going to keep running it. Run it to the ground. Of course, I jinxed it. Reverse jinxed it. Yeah, AD can't sit, but Hayes should. Yeah. I don't know why we're playing AD and Hayes at the same time.
That was terrible. And he put his head down. He's tired.
He's just jogging up the court. If he's looking like that headed into the fourth, I think that's a wrap. Yeah, he's like normally right there. If Giannis is putting that shot up, he's going up for a block from behind. He's too tired. This team doesn't have enough on either end. It's not like we're coming up short on one end. It's both ends where we're coming up short. Teams that are still really good on one end of the court are finishing as top 6 seeds. When you're not finishing there, then you most likely have issues on both ends of the court, especially more as a 9th, 10th seed.
Are you serious, Xbox? He says he has a client called Diddy Wong.
Diddy what?
Diddy Wong.
I'd be skeptical of anyone named Diddy now.
Well, it is Australia, so.
Yeah. And they aren't even close either. No, it's not 1 or 2 moves. I mean, it's if we're talking we want to win the championship, it's moves that include the ownership and front office. But just to even sniff a conference finals, we got to make upwards of 5 roster moves. That's with a different coach. We're far away.
So are you gonna be here for the Memphis game tomorrow?
Should be, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I think it starts early enough too that I'll make the post game.
think that's a 5 o'clock start, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's a lot more of those in the final stretch here.
Yeah, you saw that with Hayes. He just dribbled it a few, just over the half court line. And he's like, oh, what do I do now? Instead of just holding the ball, he decided to make a terrible pass. And it was just, these are the kind of decisions.
No, I was not invited to sit next to Usher.
Juan, what's up, Juan? How you doing? What's up, guys? Man, we need another big AD. Is exhausted, and Darvin Scam is playing 3 guards. Dudes will never change. Need a miracle here. No, Xbox 6th or 7th is out. You need to. That ship has sailed with the tiebreakers. Yeah, the Lakers do not have the tiebreaker over Dallas or Sacramento. So the only realistic chance of us moving up is over Phoenix. That's the only realistic chance, Xbox. Oh, and boy. A turnover. Or was a kick. Okay.
We're going to need a big stretch of D'Lo here. Forcing too much. Forcing it because there's nobody else moving.
Yep.
These players should be passing more, but you have to give them a target to pass to. If you're on the other side of the court, their passes are just going to get picked off. Teammates have to realize that.
Get ready for a lot of D'Lo shots without AD in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Easy shot over Jackson Hayes.
AD may not play the 4th depending on how this next couple minutes go. What is that?
Just had to hand it to him. You just had to hand it to him. That's all you had to do. No, Alan. You're correct. He can't guard him. Oh, well, you did there.
You got Rui on a mismatch and Hayes, and instead you're going to throw a long 3.
And he lost the ball.
You got 2 massive mismatches down low.
Timeout. This game is done.
This game is done, but Ham's not ready to pull the plug yet.
Jackson Hayes immediately, when he put it down to the ground, and you knew it was getting taken away instead of keeping the ball high. Is that a lost fundamental for big guys, keeping the ball high? I was always taught, because I was a big guy growing up, because I actually grew up over 6 feet pretty early in my life. So when I play basketball, I was coached and taught to keep the ball when I'm in traffic and in the key to keep the ball high.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it's necessarily like a lost fundamental, just because, to be honest, I haven't really focused in on it across the league. All right, see you Sunday. Sunday fun day.
Yep, Sunday. Have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by. Well, Alan, that's what I was saying. I mean, Joe was like saying exceeding his expectations, and I know his expectations were minimal for Jackson Hayes at best, but I mean, there's few instances where I think Jackson Hayes has been a positive out there on the court.
Yeah, we still have not addressed our backup center issue that's been going on for
4 years.
Yeah, a lot of years now. I mean, if we're being honest, I think it's been going on since before that even. Like, people are going to say Dwight and JaVale were great, which they were. They were great for their role, but they were only ever going to be great for that 1 year because they're declining in age and their athleticism, and their games rely upon that athleticism. So it was always going to be an issue beyond that season. So it would have made more sense to turn one of them into someone that maybe could have had more longevity for a longer term. After that season, I mean, both of them essentially were pretty much just cooked. They're washed. So yeah, it's been a struggle. I mean, backup center is not something. It's something you can draft for sure too. There's guys you can get fairly cheap or undrafted guys. Look at someone I was really pushing for the Lakers to sign as an undrafted free agent, and they didn't. And he's actually been really good. Granted, it's been this final month, or that's doesn't mean as much, but someone like Trey Jameson, who was on the Grizzlies, now on the Wizards, just putting up like double doubles, like really strong dude, 24, really athletic. Like, you can find those guys as undrafted guys. Someone right now that's available, Charles Bediako. I think like someone like that could really help us as a backup center. There's these hidden gems as free agent centers, but for whatever reason, it seems like the league continues to pass around the same names over and over again. And we got AD back in there. Ham thinks we still got a chance.
That's crazy. It's absolutely nuts.
As we throw it away.
Why do you have AD back out there? Absolutely. He's exhausted. He gets 3 minutes of rest and you put him back in.
On a back-to-back.
Yeah. Looks like the Warriors they're leading by 7 in the fourth quarter, so or down by 9, so they may pull that one out. So they'll be pulling a full game, as far as on the Lakers.
So it'll be 1.5 behind.
Yeah.
I still feel like we have a pretty good cushion of staying 9th, but yeah, I mean, there's I'd say a 15 to 20% chance we don't even make the play in if Houston continues this run. It's not likely, but it's not impossible.
What's up, Scarred and Blue? Yeah, you're right. They're giving a Clippers effort game because the Clippers have been really miserable as of late, which is always great to see. Yeah, Xbox looks like we were all wrong on the Lakers roster this season.
Yeah, I never thought we could win, but I thought we could have the option to win if we made the right moves. I underestimated Ham's deficiencies.
Why is AD still in there? Oh, come on. And he missed. Yeah, rough artist. What is the plan? Well, that's what the major thing is. I mean, the Lakers have taken they used it to their benefit last season, but it is more for revenue. I know, Alan, it's frustrating. Exactly, Scarlet and Blue. AD is still in the game, Stone.
Yeah, and D'Lo. I don't understand. I mean, at this point, how could you think it's anything other than like self-sabotage? Like he's given us no reason to believe that, like, I don't know. If I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on, maybe that he's involved in some sort of betting scheme, because I don't see a plausible, reasonable explanation as to why you'd keep them in.
Stat padding. Fake comeback time again? Yep, Alan, you and I were thinking the same thing. That's funny. Well, great to have everyone here. It is the Lakers Fast Break simulcast available right now on YouTube, Facebook, and of course, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Bucks are playing down to their competition tonight. I guess, yeah, they haven't been able to focus and stay focused. Middleton, I think, is a key for them, Stone. I think if they're able to go ahead and match up well against the Boston Celtics, it would have to be Middleton would have to be playing somewhere near what Middleton once was playing.
Yeah, he has to be that, and I don't foresee that happening this late in the season for him to get back to that level in that amount of time. And I I don't see who takes the Celtics down on the East. Like they're so far and away better, it seems like, than any other team in the East right now, that it's, even with a fully healthy Middleton, I think it's an uphill battle. They're very strong. Celtics, as much as we're not going to want to admit it, are a team that is like the blueprint of how a franchise should look. I mean, from their GM making awesome moves, to their coach being really one of the best coaches in the league, to having the best starting five in the league, and drafting well to get some of them. That's the blueprint of what a championship team should look like. They're checking all the boxes, and they're not boxes the Lakers are currently, even have circled.
JP Jazzman 2020 says these last 2 years have been so frustrating. I think he's with you. He wants a clean slate as well.
Blow it up, start it over. I know some people want to keep AD too. To me, that's you can't halfway do a rebuild. Very rarely does a retool work out, and we don't really have the assets to do that. To me, blow it all up, start from a fresh, clean slate, get picks, and restart it all. And the Lakers don't have the best record of hitting on draft picks, but it gets harder and harder to miss the higher and higher you pick. So chances are you'll end up in a better direction than staying in this mode of mediocrity.
Because you could still get a very nice package for AD.
You can, exactly. Yeah, I'd say so, especially in the fact that I think it was a huge win for the Lakers that they got him on a 3-year extension rather than a 5. If they got him on a 5, that becomes real sketchy. But on a 3-year, that's a big win for him, for the organization, and for his trade value if it ever came to that. As of now, I don't see that ever happening, though. That's not an and one?
Nope, that's the second one.
That should have been and one.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, Gary. I mean, this is about as good as AD's ever played in his entire career, to be honest. And if you're going to hold on to him to keep getting 9th and 10th seeds for the next the rest of his contract, the extension that he signed, you're wasting him. That's a waste of money to and probably something Davis doesn't want to go through either. If you're finishing 9th and 10th for the next 3 years, it's it's a wasted opportunity to capitalize on your best asset. Dang. AD's starting to cook. AD limping. Yeah, that's what happens if you put him in for 48 minutes. Not worth it. Should be a mutual parting ways. I agree. It's when the percentage is as much of a disparity of the likelihood of you finishing 9th to 10th in comparison to finishing as a champion, when it's as big of a gap that it is, I think it's best to cut ties with your best asset and get what you can for him after he's having a career year.
Hey guys, I'm back. How's it looking?
No bueno.
It's no bueno, man.
No. Well, we were down by like 18 in the fourth, and Ham kept playing AD and D'Lo. AD looks completely gassed and is limping. Now we're down, I think, by 10 or 12. But it's a 10 or 12 that's not a close 10 or 12 if that makes any sense.
We're down by 5.
5. Wow, I'm way off. My microphone is
No worries, Stone. No worries, my friend. Yeah, they're down by 5 right now, according to ESPN. I'm looking at it right now. Down by 5.
Don't listen to me. AD literally just gave everything he had left for this season.
Yeah.
What kind of comeback? A fake one, like usual.
Is there still hope? Is this a fake comeback? Nick is saying, Nick always with the good pulls.
Pull master.
Truthfully, I learned from Stone because I know Stone says that he loves polls.
I love pulls. That's my favorite thing.
Look where they're treating him, Stone. Look at Nick. Look where they're treating him right above the knee.
I love that.
Difficult to see, Gerald.
It was right up. Oh yeah, because he popped it away. Nick looked like it was right above his left knee, both on top and underneath.
So almost like on the tip of the leg, almost like that.
Right above, like right where the thigh starts.
Okay.
And right there, but also they were rubbing on top and under the underneath. Maybe like a Charlie horse, like maybe bump knees with somebody.
Or a strained quadricep or something.
Yeah.
Or a bruise.
He's out 2 weeks. Ernie, what's up? Go ahead.
Gerald, I won't close the poll yet, but I mean 5 points. It's not impossible.
I said no, to be honest with you.
I said no as well.
Should I close it?
No, keep it over a little while longer.
Okay.
Anybody else voting in the poll? Say your piece now.
AD still in.
Gerald, I'll close it at 6:45.
Okay, fair enough.
2 minutes.
Nope, you can't take that shot, Russell. You can't take that shot. And yeah. Oh.
What is this defense?
The nose just getting increased. Yeah, I know. I didn't buy it, Alan. I said no. Yep, here we go.
We're gassed.
They're cooling off now.
We're too gassed to close.
What's up, FL24? Too little, too late. There it is.
The Lakers. The Lakers were giving it everything, and the Bucks are just coasting. And now the Lakers are gassed, and the Bucks are getting their legs under them to close it out.
Yeah, FL24. It looks like he is ditching you guys. I don't know if he's doing a nightcap later on. He said he was at his. Okay, to quote Joe on the text, even though he told me he would be available to run the show tonight, he's not. He is at a shindig in Orange County. So
sounds like he hates us.
Yes, he pretty much hates us. Yes. So John Costa and Stone will be manning the point tonight, and I'll probably come on the back end of the post game because I got to go pick up the missus.
Gerald, so Joe is missing a Laker game?
He'll say he's catching it somewhere, so okay. You know him because he can't miss. He watches every game, so
doesn't miss a second. He might be on playback right now. I actually haven't checked the.
No, he hasn't been on all night, Nick. I've been checking. Yeah.
Further proof that he hates us.
Or I'm closing the poll, everyone.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be above 80%. Oh, wow, 3.
Oh, let me see. Go ahead. John said,
Not over till I see double zeros. I like the faith.
Okay, there you go.
Dila should have went for the floater there.
Fairly close poll, Gerald and Stone.
And closer than I expected.
That was before the fake comeback started to end, which is going to happen right about now. Oh, he's hit him hard.
That's fundamentals right there, Gerald. If you're taught to post up, especially if you're a wing or a guard, the way you create space is put your dominant leg in between both of their legs so that the closest they can get to the ball is your kneecap. And that's how you create space as a wing or guard. Fundamentally.
Oh, get that ball. Ah.
Bad shot.
Go.
Them. Oh, wow.
No, what is AD shooting another 3? Don't shoot another 3.
He hit 2 and felt hot. Too hot.
That was a bad move.
Oh, man. Austin Reeves boxing out Brooke Lopez.
Yo!
Holy cow.
What the heck?
Ice in his veins.
Gerald, the poll might have been right.
If I'm proven wrong and the Lakers win, I'll do that all day long.
Gerald, I heard on one of the chat that you would chug some chocolate milk if they won or something like that. I heard something about
I'll tell you what, I will chug some chocolate milk if the Lakers win tonight. I will go get some while I'm picking up my wife, and I'll grab some. While John and Stone are doing if the Lakers win tonight, I'll chug some chocolate milk tonight. A pint of chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
I'll see whatever the local liquor, whatever the convenience store next to my wife's work. Whatever I can get.
What if we win and then I'll be happy? That's what'll happen.
They're gonna get you to start drinking. They tried to get me to Darren bribed me $20 to go ahead and start drinking alcohol. So last night. So it's like
if it brings money to the stream, then maybe we can arrange something.
Yeah, it's like they got mad at me because I said, no, I'm not going to start drinking alcohol after all this years. Sake and champagne are different, but yeah, I haven't touched the hard stuff in years.
Sake is good. I like sake.
Don't give me. I'll sake bomb.
I don't even know if I have it. I think I have some tequila, but I don't know for sure. I always have beers on hand.
Now that's a good question, FL24, because after the show, I was actually thinking about that. Because about what is my price for drinking?
Everyone's got a price.
Oh yeah, the Ted DiBiase, absolutely. I'd want to say 1,000.
That'd be
1,000 for a shot.
Wow, Joe! I thought you were gonna say 500.
No, I'll say 1,000. Clean 1,000 for a shot. Rough artist.
It has to be, especially if he's lactose.
Well, no, the thing is, Stone, a couple months back, I drank a half a gallon of chocolate milk on the air because they bribed me.
How quickly, or like over the course of the
show? But I was feeling it. That weighed so heavy on my stomach. I was queasy for I was queasy for hours, guys. That was just like, half a gallon is not good of chocolate milk. Can you believe this, Stone? Wow.
1 point. Wow. Is this a classic
A hardwood classic.
No, like a classic Doc Rivers choke job?
Oh.
Is he up 3-1 on somebody here?
This is a Ham versus Doc trying to outdumb each other.
What a comeback. I guess can we officially not call this a fake comeback now? This is a real comeback.
It's real if we win.
Hard defense. That was a push off. Yes. Yes.
All right, I'm closing the chat. It's getting to the point where I got to close the chat because I don't want anyone to spoil it.
Don't tell us yet.
Oh.
Okay. Out of bounds for the Lakers.
They're gonna challenge. They haven't used their challenge, huh?
No.
They might challenge that.
I think they will when you're at this far into the game. They're gonna challenge, I'd bet. Let's see.
Yeah,
that is off D'Lo.
That.
That's yeah.
Damn.
They're gonna give that to the Bucks. Yeah.
Just cannot stand prosperity.
I don't think it was a foul. I think it looked clean to me. It's hard to tell from that angle, though. We got to see the other side of the ball.
Man, we can't get any breaks. You play hard. AD's limping. All that good stuff. They gut it out.
Oh, the overtime pull. Here we go. Yes, but we win.
How about a no? We win in regulation.
How about a yes overtime and no we lose? Is that an option?
That's too negative, son.
I know. It's sad that's where my mind goes this season.
I'll say we lose in regulation because we just lost the call.
I'm gonna be a positive, Pete. What the heck? We're winning.
He should have put a floater up. He should have done a floater.
That is probably the first career block of Beasley's career.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I was about to mention, Stone. Ironic that the block would come from Malik Beasley, right? Like
a revenge game.
Just can't catch the breaks. They don't need a 3, Allen. They just need 2. They just need 1 point.
How much time do they have on the clock?
True. 13 seconds. 13.2. But you're right, Alan. That's the mentality of the league, is to go for a 3-pointer.
Go for the 2. Do it right at the when was it? Not that long ago. There are 2 games back to back where Cade for the Pistons and Jamal Murray on the Nuggets. This was like maybe last week. Both these guys had bad clock management and made their shots or missed them. I can't remember exactly, but they left like 2.5 seconds on the clock for the other team to make a shot and win the game. So if the Bucks are smart, which they have Dame and Giannis here, are pretty experienced with the ball in their hands, I think they're going to wait to the last second to put a shot up.
Who's on Lillard?
Looks like Dinwiddie. Why do we have Hayes back out there? Let's see. If they're smart, they're going to wait to the very
watch
end.
Watch out.
See, this is the problem, though. Now the Lakers have a chance to get back, even if he hits both those free throws. That's bad clock management. That was dumb by the Bucks.
They're saying he might have traveled.
Ooh. That was good for us, but what a stupid drive.
Well, you know what the problem is, guys? Remember earlier in the game, twice in the game, the refs did not give the Lakers continuations and ones. So that's 4 points at least right there, possibly up to 6 that the Lakers got taken away from them as far as points.
And Gerald, with that, I'm closing the poll, so I'm giving y'all like 5 seconds.
Here we go. Answer the poll quickly, everyone.
It's your civic duty. Vote.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, got some, hey, a lot of positivity there. I was in the nose, by the way.
Oh, really?
Don't be a hater, Gerald.
Gerald is part of the.
I remember I'm a realist. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's actually the smart way to do it. Either you're smart and you were right, or you got it wrong and we win.
Is that traveling stone? Dinwiddie stopped guarding him.
It looked like 3 steps to me. It looked like illegal, but
wow. Lakers literally almost.
Where's the clock stopped?
Yeah, what do they call? Or did they call timeout?
Yes, they called timeout.
Okay.
0.5s. Maybe they'll put more time on the clock though.
They probably will. Yep, we were wrong, Alan.
This means we have to trust the Lakers to call a timeout play. It's going overtime. They could have called a holding on AD right there. Lucky we didn't.
He just mishandled it.
Yeah, at the rim, I don't think it was a foul, but they got lucky there wasn't a holding call.
But yeah, again, Stone, refs took away 2 and 1s from the Lakers earlier this game, and I think that might be the difference. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping the Lakers can still overcome that, but that's yeah, he just mishandled it.
Yeah. How much time are they going to? 0.8.
Yep.
That's enough to get a shot off, but
I think they'll lob it up to Hayes.
Yeah.
They're going to be looking for AD. I think they'll lob it up to Hayes.
You want me to be a realist? I think I think the Bucks get a hand on this and we don't get a shot off and we end up going overtime. That's the realist.
Gerald, I'll be contrarian. I think D'Lo takes a 3.
That's right. Lean Nick.
Where he doesn't go down, where he just keeps it high and does the yeah, he could do that.
That's
just kind of like that quick release. Yeah.
Because
he has the quickest release on the floor right now.
Because God forbid you would want to take a closer shot when you're tied. Go for that 6-foot 3-point shot.
Yeah, but the skeptic in me believes they.
Oh, Hayes is out of the game. I would have kept Hayes in. I would have put Hayes in just for alley-oop, just even as a decoy.
Oh, Reeves.
Oh, he almost made it.
Oh, man.
Oh,
that would have been nice.
It was worth a shot, no pun intended.
Headed to OT.
Let's hope the poll was right, Stone and Gerald, and that we win in OT.
Yeah. Oh, man, he had a lot of space for that one. So far out though that it's hard to hit those.
You could tell he felt good about it because he was, disappointed.
Yeah, it's
Well,
it's
went
hard to
off.
hit a shot that deep. It really is. No matter how much space you got.
Stone, I gotta respect how quickly Giannis was able to kind of, at least contest, right? Like he kind
Yeah,
of,
his ground coverage is great. I mean, he's so long.
yeah, it took like 2 steps and he was there, right?
Yeah, yeah. What does he have? Doesn't he have like a top 5 wingspan in NBA history?
Yeah,
So
it's massive. Yeah.
when you have that, it helps. I wouldn't say he's a mid shooter. I think, and he's not great, but I'd say Austin is a good shooter. But you know, it's tough to make the shots when you're that deep. No matter how much open space you got, uh, it's hard to be accurate from that far.
Appreciate everyone out there on Facebook. If you're in the Philippines, thank you so much for joining us. Big shout out to the Philippines on Facebook and everybody else out joining us on Facebook for our live scoreboard coverage as the game is now going into overtime. 101 to 101. It's Laker Nick, Stone Hansen, and myself, Gerald Glassford. Coming up after the game, Stone Hansen and John Costa. John Costa is going to be heading up our post-game coverage. I'll try to drop in as soon as I can. But yes, definitely looking forward to a great conversation. The Lakers, we're going to have to get some credit. How much credit do you guys give Ham out there as far as for tonight's comeback is concerned?
None. I don't have to give him any credit.
Gerald, I'm like, again, to repeat what Doobie says, I hate him in wins and losses.
Okay, fair enough.
All hail Doobie.
Gerald, actually, I'm curious about your take on this. Do you think the Lakers fast break has a larger Filipino contingent or Australian contingent?
Good question. I think we've got a more loyal Australian contingent. I think the larger base of casual Filipino audience. Got a lot of great Filipino fans.
Oh, Bucks. There you
go. That pop in and out, Nick. But yes, I do know that like Sports Baby, Xbox, Aussie, Jeremy, they're here on an everyday basis. But yeah, Australians or the Philippines, it is greatly appreciated.
It's too hard to tell right now, Alan. Oh boy, it's too difficult. I think at this point to really call it one way or the other. Especially if we don't know LeBron's status.
Yeah. Don't give up those threes, which they just did.
Nice floater. That was tough.
I would love to do that FL24. Go on the road to the Philippines and Australia. Absolutely. Would welcome those. I know that Australians would love to have Joe down there. There you go, Aussie.
That's
now they're getting serious.
Damn time. See, they're running like a double opposite drag, but the drag isn't quick enough to space the floor out. So Austin has 2 defenders close to him. They're not. They had a play, but they're not running it efficiently.
Yeah. Easy pick and roll.
That was the reach on that. We were just talking about his wingspan, Nick. The reach on that lob is insane.
I bet Milwaukee fans are asking why they couldn't run those plays during the course of the game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and just to note something, Gerald and Stone, surprisingly, no one's in foul trouble.
That's amazing.
That's pretty wild. 3 threes for AD. What's his career high? Can't be much higher than that.
No, it can't be. AD is hurting. Oh, wow.
Ooh. Dinwiddie.
Lakers are putting up a fight.
Wow.
Oh man.
Gerald, I think now like we have to officially say that it wasn't a fake comeback, regardless of
Yes.
outcome.
We have to officially say that.
Gerald and Stone, is Dinwiddie finally finding his groove?
No.
No.
Well, that's his first made field goal, Nick. But I will say his defense for the Lakers has been a little bit better than what I expected it to be. I will give Dinwiddie a thought, and if he wants to continue his career, Nick, I think he's going to have to rely a lot on that.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I know that he kind of it was the last game, right, Gerald, where he went for like 26 points or something like that.
Yes.
If he wants to continue his career for the Lakers' sake and his own sake, I think it's beneficial for him to go to a different team.
Boy, this game was so. Alan and I, and then when Stone came on, this was absolutely ugly. And it's with a capital U. Big shout out to Alan. Big shout out to everybody who's been a part of this for most of the way. But yeah, Stone, big credit. Big shout out to you and Nick. And truly appreciate everyone from all over the world, Philippines, Australia, everywhere you're watching us right now, the Lakers Fast Break. Just truly cannot thank you enough, as the Lakers now have a 3-point lead with 2 minutes left. Nick, you should put up another poll, my friend. Can they hold on to this lead?
Well, although Stone, maybe it's your turn, or no?
I can throw it up if you want.
Throw one up.
Let me see.
Beasley shooting like is with the Lakers. Come on, get another score. Another score. Get it back out. Don't shoot another 380, please. He did. Terrible.
All right, pulls up.
Good credit to defense. My gosh. No!
All right, hold on. Hurry up and vote, because I'm going to have to put a pull up or we're going to double overtime. Oh, out of bounds.
I voted Stone.
Give him a T. That was out of bounds. I didn't see a foul on that either. I think the chair just got pulled out from under him and he fell on his butt.
Alan says, I switched to yes. Whoa!
All right. I'm closing the poll.
I'm doing the reverse. I didn't know because I'm doing the reverse double thing. So I'm hoping the Lakers will win because I keep saying no.
4-2.
Just to prove me
The
wrong.
positivity's flowing. Oh.
Cannot grab that ball.
All right. New poll is up. Ooh.
On a foul. How is that a foul? 3.
Isn't that not a foul if he initiated the contact by kicking his legs out? Wasn't that a rule change?
Yeah, that he got him. He got him.
He
got him. He got him, Alan. Yeah, he got him with his left hand. If you see him on his hip, right in front of the ref, he got him.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from that angle.
Yeah, that angle they just showed you is bad. That angle's not going to help very much. Look at his Left arm. Yeah, he got him.
Yeah, that's. I mean, to me. I hate these calls, Alan. As defined by the rule book, it would be a foul.
But they
But
protect the jump shooter, right?
yeah, I would love for it not to be a foul, and I don't think it should be one. But as currently laid out in the rule book.
Again, it just comes down to those and ones. There's 2 and ones that they should have given the Lakers during the course of the game, and I think that's going to be the difference. What's LeBron?
We're at a disadvantage too when you look at the clock. We're in a situation where if we want to get a good shot, we're giving the Bucks the last shot. Go for the good shot and just play as good defense as you can, I think. I don't think you should give it up and go for the last shot. Like what they're trying to do. Oh, lucky.
Call a
break.
timeout. Set up a play.
That was a good break for us.
Oh, AD should have had the handle on it.
We're trying to force it. We
Yes,
want that
got a
final
foul.
shot.
He got a foul.
Oh, did he?
Yes. Now make your free throws. Yeah, he got the same thing. Same thing. Same thing.
Good call. Oh my gosh. The fourth quarter started at like 8:40. Or I guess 6:40.
I've got to immediately explode out of here as soon as we finish this.
Wow, triple double for Reeves.
Yes.
Damn, you're right, Stone. Triple double. Gerald, I could be misremembering, but is that the first triple double of Reeves or no?
I don't think so. I think he's
don't-
had
yeah.
one. Oh, blocked.
That was a huge block.
No, 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 no.
This feels like a playoff game. Man.
Gerald, I don't want to use your phrase. You know what phrase I'm thinking about, right?
Yep.
So here's can the Lakers they can't, but the Lakers should learn from the Bucks and Giannis's mistake in the end of regulation, where you take the final shot at the buzzer. Do not leave any time left on the clock for them to get a shot off. Take the shot at the buzzer. If you take the shot and make it, you're still leaving room on the table for them to win the game. So even though it's great if you take it and there's time left, it's you want 0 time left. Let's see how Ham responds. My guess is that's why I said should, because my guess is not. He's not going to do it. The other thing is we have to trust that the Lakers are going to get an open shot out of this. We have no plays out of timeouts, but thankfully Doc is not good at X's and O's. So
basketball gods just not in your favor. Just not enough.
Yeah, kill the clock. Exactly. All right, I'm going to shut the comments off because I don't want you spoilers spoiling.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us, though, on the Lakers Fast Break Playback Live Watch Party. John Kotz is going to sit up here for the post game here in a second.
He's trying to get the foul.
Oh.
3 seconds on the clock, though. This is what I was afraid of. Look at this. They had no play. There is 0 play out of that timeout. Look at it. No one's moving. This is not a play. Their goal was to get Crowder on D'Lo and try and get D'Lo to create something out of that. There was no play called.
Double OT Stone or what?
I don't know. This is what I was very much afraid of, though, is we put ourselves in a situation where the Bucks have a lot of time for a buzzer beater. 3 seconds is a lot of time to get a good shot off. This isn't a 0.5 situation or a 0.8 situation like the end of regulation. There's enough time for 2 dribbles in a shot if you can get it.
Ooh. This one, Stone, you're right. This one feels like a playoff game, man.
Yeah, this is intense.
All right. I'm going to have to join you on the road.
No worries. We'll see you later, Gerald.
You got it. John has got Nick. Thank you so much again. You might want to join the guys on the post game. No Joe, no me. So
yeah, I just might. Gerald, drive safe. I'm concerned that you'll have like I don't know, some type of like energetic reaction if the Lakers win or something.
I'm hoping
Swerve
not. I'm
off
hoping
the
not.
road.
No, not with the car. No. Yeah, exactly.
Gerald, eyes on the road. Eyes on the road.
Eyes on the road, indeed. All right, I'll see you guys as soon as I can. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, the poll's still up, you guys. If we're going to double OT, vote now because I'm going to end it as soon as the commercial break's over. Yeah. Gerald's wife might be working overtime now that the Lakers are on overtime. If only we had a decent start. All right, I'm going to end the voting. Oh, we think yes. We seem to think we can get a stop here. Oh. Wow.
Oh, AD.
Oh, boy. Double OT.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, I'm going to get to the bathroom real quick while it's commercial. David's going to need a week off. All right, new poll. Let's see.
Stone, D'Lo might end up playing like more than 50 minutes this game.
Crazy. All right, new poll is up. Vote to American Beauty. Ooh, look like Ray's got a karate chop to his Adam's apple. Oh, AD. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Both these teams are just exhausted now. It's sloppy ball.
Yeah, Spence. That's like Spencer not thinking there.
These guys are just so gassed. This is the point where you start to consider putting your bench in because uh, a a fully gassed up reserve might be more powerful than a, a starter running on empty. Like I'd probably consider putting Prince in for Dinwiddie at this point.
Yeah, take Spencer out. Yeah.
Oh man, looked like a push off there. Oh, bad pass by Reeves. Cut D'Lo. Look at it's just four guys standing there. This is not an offense.
Yeah, bad shot. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, that's not even an offense. The same for the Bucks, really. Maybe these guys are just too tired to run around the court. They are tired, but this is how the Lakers just tend to play, regardless of whether they're tired or not. Just ISO it, no movement. They Ham should be putting Prince in though. Put Prince in for Dinwiddie, I'd say, because at least get someone with some legs under them.
Fuck. No. Ah.
First field goal of this third overtime or second overtime.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well under 2 minutes left, Stone. So crunch time.
yeah. If I'm Doc too, I'd put like AJ Green in for Middleton. These guys are you're better off with a bench guy than your worst starter currently.
Yeah, so your logic is basically like I'll rather have a fresh player with less skills than a skilled player with like no energy, right?
Yeah, it's different if you're like taking AD out for Jackson Hayes because the talent disparity is so large. But if it's Prince for Dinwiddie, then that's something I'd do. Same thing on the Bucks. Like if it's AJ Green for Malik Beasley, I'd put the fresher guy in. Yeah, it's not often we get these double overtimes. All right, time for a new poll. Oh, we think we're gonna win this overtime. All right, new poll is up. If we go to triple OT, holy George.
Stone, what about putting in Reddish for Spencer?
I'd be fine with that too. I think you just need someone fresher than Dinwiddie.
Ivan has played a very short rotation this game so far. It looks like Reddish and Hayes, I think, or Christie have only played 7 minutes, and the bulk of
Yeah.
it has been Prince and Hayes.
What'd they call here? Just a common foul. I don't know what they were reviewing.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure what they were reviewing there. Yeah, I'd probably play Prince just more for spacing reasons. It's more of a threat for the Bucks, and that makes them run around more because they have to run out to the 3-point line to defend him more so than they would Reddish. So I think I'd rather put Prince in, but I think at this point you want someone with more legs. There's a big possession. Oh my gosh. He's too tired for those turnarounds.
I mean, gotta give it up to AD there, it's making things difficult.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Huge.
Huge.
That's massive.
Play that defense. Don't know spoilers, chat, please.
Yeah, no. If you put a spoiler, we're kicking you forever. I'm just kidding. But we're not gonna be happy. You gotta watch out for Dame time here. Wow, 29, 13, and 10 for Reeves on 50% field goals. Player of the game. Dame time. Oh. Yeah. I figured they'd call that. I think Prince held his shoulder. I'm fine with sending Giannis to the line, though.
He's like a 70-something percenter, right, Stone?
I think 60. Yeah, 66.
Wow, it's pretty
Yeah.
low. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a very good free throw shooter. 1 of 4 tonight, and he's super gassed. And we have the full clock now, basically. It gives him 0.2 if we use the full clock, but they're gonna foul.
I'll be happy if he misses at least one.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, there we go. There it
There it
is.
is.
I don't care if you make this one, Giannis.
Yeah. We're gonna have to they're gonna foul. So this is where you sub in fresh guys. Where you really should sub in fresh guy. Oh, it looks like he did it for a couple. Because you want guys.
Right?
What's that?
Oh, yeah, D'Lo's out and Hayes is in.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna win now. Yeah.
So Stone there, did they foul or did they call timeout? Sorry, I don't have the broadcast on.
Oh no, me either. I think they called timeout though. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I never listened to the broadcast. I'm pretty sure they called timeout though because yeah, it didn't look like a foul.
I mean, Stone, if Lakers pull this off, this is a massive win, man.
Yeah, let me pull up the standings real quick. Well, Dallas and Sacramento are playing tonight as well. That's a huge. That's great for the Lakers. Let's see. Yeah, so let's say we win, and obviously one of the Kings and Mavericks are going to lose. So we'll still be 2 games behind though for the 7th seed, which is kind of tough. If there's a game and a half, it's more doable, but 2 games is still a little tough. But it does. Let's see. We'll still be 2 losses behind the Suns, which is tough. I think we're still probably going to finish 9th. Oh wow. They took way too much time.
What
Hey.
a fucking game, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy game.
Yeah. Hey Henry, what's up, man?
This has been one of the most funnest games I've watched all year.
I know, seriously.
The second funnest was the other game against Milwaukee. Ironically, LeBron wasn't in any of them.
Yeah.
Man, what a game, bro. Austin Reeves, D'Angelo, wow. AD. Wow. Man, Bucks are not a that record is fraudulent, huh?
Yeah. I think anyone's gonna have a tough time beating the Celtics this year.
Malik Beasley. Okay. Just
Too
gotta
little,
give it
too
to
late.
D'Lo. You gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta give it to D'Lo. D'Lo or Reeves. Oh, Darvin Ham.
Unless they
actually
get a
trying to
steal,
toss him out.
but I don't foresee that. Good timeout.
What is he yakking at him for?
I don't know. He's a D1 yapper. But I think we're in the clear.
Wow, man, what a game. Where he had the ball, they hit him and he lost the ball. Oh.
Bum. No, that's a.
I thought Austin Reeves's shot was gonna go in, bro. Before the overtime, or was it like the first overtime?
Which
Where
one?
he-
Oh, the super deep one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked good. It's just really difficult to to make a shot that deep. It's so even no matter how much space you have. Legendary game. It is Dante. Legendary for sure.
I would say this is one of their better performances all year.
The best game the Lakers played all year. Well, to be quite honest with you, FL24, I've not watched every game this year, so I can't definitively say that. But from what I have seen this year, I think they're off the top of my head, I can't remember which team it was against, but there's a game where we played very complete, and I thought that I still think that's probably the best. I want to say
That
it was
was
maybe
the Celtics.
no. I want to say it was against the Maverick because I missed the Celtic one. I want to say it was against the Mavericks or something. I can't remember exactly, but very from quarter 1 to quarter 4, very strong game. To me, this was had some flaws in it, but I'm happy with the win.
Oh yeah, no, this was a horrible start today, but they came back. AD's had a monster game too, man. Wow, everyone's played well. Dare I say,
Yeah.
Darvin M has fucking coached well too. God damn, I'll be damned.
I wouldn't go that far.
D'Lo and Reeves. I mean, they're each in double digits with assists.
Yeah,
Honestly, Damian Lillard just is not the same, huh? I haven't watched much, but from what I've seen,
he doesn't seem to have the
He
same.
he can't go
like-
1-on-1 anymore. It's all pick and roll, and
He doesn't seem to have the same like killer that he had in Portland too, of like being able to, just like lock in and put the team on his back for stretches and win games.
yeah,
on his
like
own.
take over. Yeah, that's true. And he used to underrated, but actually drive in and get like layups and stuff. Kind of like Curry. Curry does that really well.
Yeah.
But he doesn't do that anymore.
Oh,
He's
that's it. That's game.
That has to be game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, unless the Bucks take a 3, they make it, and the Lakers foul, right?
Yeah. Now that it's double overtime, I think I'd be surprised if AD plays tomorrow after the knee thing earlier, but that's hard to say without knowing LeBron's status.
I think LeBron 100% plays, and I think AD will play too because this year he's actually trying to prove a point. Like he has been playing most games. So.
Yeah, he has.
Stone, what's the issue with LeBron?
I don't know actually. I didn't know he was sitting out tonight until I came on the stream. So
It's the same ankle. It's the same thing that.
Oh, okay. Is it like a sprain or something, or strain or bruise?
It's just like the ankle's been on the yeah. It's been on the injury report all year. That's so they don't get fined if he sits out like a national team like this. But they probably figured they were gonna lose today, so that's why they didn't play him.
What's their record without LeBron? I know it's positive. Are we undefeated?
I know they beat Milwaukee in Staples Center or Crypto without him. I know they beat the Celtics without him.
The Knicks.
The Knicks. They might be like 3-2, 4-1, maybe. I don't know how many games he's missed.
Well, it's been at least 4 now, right?
4, yep.
Yeah, I don't know how many losses they have.
This game's over. They won.
Yeah. Watch him get a 4-point play.
Don't foul, please.
Oh, thank you, Prince. That's the smartest Prince play of the season. All right. Well, thank you to everyone that joined the stream, all the believers out there who thought we would win. Thanks to obviously Gerald, Nick, Henry for joining. And we'll catch you on the post game. I think John Costa is going to be hitting that up. So we'll see you all tomorrow. And it's going to be a good night. Lakers win.
There was never a doubt.
Never a doubt. Yeah, exactly. All right. See you guys.